What is happening, everyone? It is your boy Brad here. Welcome along to the Big Brad channel, and it is another weekend, and it's another Premier League weekend, and am I excited for it? No. Because we played Chelsea on Sunday, and, well, I got no hope at all. Absolutely none. Can you tell by my face? Do you really think I'm excited? But I got one thing I'm excited about. Well, say I'm excited about. I am excited. We're finally signing players. We're finally signing some players. Martin Odegaard confirmed. £30 million, potentially rising to 34. Permanent deal. Thank the Lord. We've finally got some creativity in there. So lacking against Brentford last week. Excuse me. And also a goalkeeper. It would appear that, well, it doesn't appear, it's all but done. Needs an official announcement. Aaron Ramsdale's coming to Arsenal. £24 million, rising up to potentially 30, depending on whether he becomes Arsenal's number one in the future. But he divides opinion. I've got something I want to say to Aaron, and simple enough, just don't listen to the hate. I have seen some of the disgusting comments that he has received ever since it was broke that he was moving to Arsenal. Those minority of fans, they do not deserve to be Arsenal fans. They don't deserve to be fans at all. Why would you go and abuse someone before they come to the club? Yes, he's not the finished article, as it were. But in a team like Arsenal, he could thrive. You never know. Or he could turn out to be a flop. But for me, you've got to get behind it. I mean, I have my doubts. Over Aaron Ramsdale. But you've got to get behind it. You've got to support the club, whether you like it or not. Yes, we may hate the fact that Arteta Edu and Vinay are not doing a madness in this transfer window, but we've spent over nearly £130 million this summer. Yeah, we spent £50 million on Ben White, 34 potential on Odegaard, 30 maybe on Ramsdale, 8 million on Nuno Tavares, 17 potentially rising maybe to above 20 on Albert Samba-Lokonga. 5 signings we've made in this window. 5 signings so far, and there's still more to come. There is still more to come. I'm guaranteeing you, by the end of this window, hopefully, we will have a new right back, a striker maybe, and another centre midfielder. But we will wait and see what Arteta and Edu decide to pull out of their sleeve. But other than that, I'm happy with Odegaard. I know I look like I've woken up from the other side of the world, and yeah, my eyes are literally going like that. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that Odegaard is back. I loved watching Odegaard last season. He was the creative spark that we were missing, and the link that we were missing, and hopefully he can hit the ground running, but obviously he will not be available for the Chelsea game due to visa reasons. So we're going to be missing him for that. Hopefully Ramsdale is announced before noon, so he could be registered in time to maybe figure against Chelsea. I think Leno's going to start, but you never know. Arteta could pick Ramsdale, but I don't think he will. I think he'll be on the bench for the Chelsea game. But we shall wait and see. But it is 2 days before we play Chelsea, and am I looking forward to it? You're darn right I ain't. Chelsea signing Romelu Lukaku for nearly £100 million. Romelu Lukaku, one of the most accomplished strikers in the world right now, and he's going to be playing against us on Sunday. Timo Werner, you need to be watching yourself, because basically you're going to be getting kicked out of the squad. You're not even going to make the squad, probably. You probably make the bench, but other than that, you're not getting in ahead of Lukaku. Lukaku's basically pushing everyone around. He's going to be the main architect of goals for Chelsea this season, and he's going to guarantee him at least 20 to 30 goals maybe. So we've got to keep an eye on him, and he's the danger threat for Chelsea. Then they've also got players like your Pulisic, Kante, who's just a road runner in midfield. Yeah, so I'm not exactly excited for Sunday, but we've got to get behind the team. We've got to try and get behind the team and try and win this match. If we don't, then we're sinking even further into the relegation dogfight because 3 games. Our opening 3 games, I don't think we're winning. I mean, we've got Chelsea and Man City next. Do you really think we're going to beat them unprepared? Nah, not for me. I mean, for me, the main month where we will start to see results, I think will be September, because we're getting Thomas Partey back, Gabriel back. 2 main players that are still missing out this month for the remainder of this month. Hopefully back in September. So let's see what happens there. But am I confident that we can beat Chelsea? No, I'm not. But anything can happen. I mean, look at last season. We beat them 3-1. No one expected us to beat Chelsea 3-1, but we did. But Chelsea have really kicked on. And they really have started well. They won the Super Cup. They beat Crystal Palace 3-0. So the omen is that Chelsea are going to come to the Emirates and absolutely ransack us. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. We're going into the predictors starting 11. Starting goal, Bernd Leno. I don't think Ramsdale's going to make his debut against City. I predict he'll make his debut during the week against West Brom. But we shall see what happens. Going into the right back position. This is where it gets strenuous because we've got Bellerin, we've got Cedric, and we've got Chambers. Bellerin wants out, so he can't start. Chambers was utter wank against Brentford, so he can't start. So that just leaves Cedric. Or we could start Nuno Tavares. But for me, I'd go Cedric, more natural right back. Because I think he deserves a shot. And why not? Why not? It'll give Pepe a man overlapping, because Chambers didn't even overlap. He stayed back to make a free at the back, basically, when we were on the attack, because Tierney was playing high up. Chambers dropped in case Tierney went high. So Pepe was just left isolated on his own. So, yeah, so I'd play Cedric. Centre-back pairing, I'm going to go with the English duo, Rob Holding and Ben White. The reason being, Pablo Mari was utter shite against Brentford. Ben White's obviously settling into his new surroundings, so people who are already jumping on him saying, oh, he's wank, shit, this, that and the other, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself, judge him at the end of the season, not right now, because that's basically showing that you are just clueless, basically. And most people will probably say in the comments, Brad, you're just being clueless yourself. No, I'm not. You judge a player off one game. That's just pathetic. But going into left back, you know who it is. My captain. I want him as captain. Simple as that. Kieran Tierney. Simple enough. Now, I want him to be captain, but he will not become captain yet. But Tierney, got no problems with that. Going to the midfield duo. Oh, this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to go with the same pairing that we saw against Brentford. Granit Xhaka and Albert Sambi Lokonga. I mean, Albert Sambi Lokonga, he tried, but it just didn't work out for him. But hopefully he can show us exactly what he's all about. But we need a new centre midfield partner for Thomas Partey, because Albert Sambi Lokonga should not be playing every single game this season. We need a new centre midfielder. I think we know Albert Sambi Lokonga was bought in as like a prospect type player, not a first team regular. But yep, that's what I'm going to go with. Going into the forward positions, starting on the right hand side, we're going to go with Nicola Pepe. Simple enough choice here. Pepe needs to hit the ground running, and what a better way to do it than maybe getting a goal or so against Chelsea. Going to the centre attacking mid position, Emil Smith-Rowe. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, Martin Odegaard unavailable due to visa issues, but hopefully should be available for either West Brom or Manchester City. Going into the left wing position. This is where it gets interesting because you either start Martinelli or you start Saka. For me, Bukayo Saka has to get the nod. Simple enough. We need Saka back in the team, and I think he should be put in. And going into the forward position. Now this is where it gets interesting because supposedly Aubameyang is available. So Flo Balogun, I'm sorry, but you just couldn't get into the game against Brentford. So I'm putting Aubameyang straight back into the team. And he should be the one to wear the armband. The main man, the captain. Hopefully the architect for goals this season. Because last season he was horrific. But we got to get behind him. We got to get behind him. With fans back, it could rejuvenise him. It could rejuvenise the whole team. Having fans back in the stadium. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Sunday, August 22nd, Chelsea. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. And I wish the best of luck on the 2 new signings that we have made today. The Ramsdale deal not officially confirmed yet, but as the release of this video comes out, he could be officially announced. But hopefully, he hits the ground running because some of the comments, like I said, utter disgrace. Utter disgrace. So guys, you know what to do. If you like the video, go down below. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Hit the thumbs up for me. And until next time, we'll see you later.